Early morning riding, all that glitters on the trail is not broken glass. That's actually frost. So it's a good thing I'm on these big fat tires. Well, not fat tires. This is the Nishiki Colorado Comp. Colorado Comp 27.5 plus, and that plus is for those big tires. If you're new to the channel, this is not a new bike. I bought this over a year and a half ago, I think almost 2 years ago. If, however, you've been around for a while, you know this got relegated to kind of parts duty. I started looting things off of it, and in some of my bike check videos, it was in pretty sad shape. But even you guys haven't seen it in its saddest shape format, because at one point recently, it didn't even have wheels on it, had no handlebar. I had looted the fork, everything off this, doing experimentation, which I do a lot off camera that you guys just never really see, especially when the results don't turn out like I want. So I just never publish those videos, but here we are today. Colorado Comp 27.5 plus, completely back in action and looking good. And if you don't know, this bike is from Dick's Sporting Goods. It's a sized frame. This particular one is an 18-inch frame, and this bike's special for a couple of reasons, but the main one is that this was the best deal that I've ever got on a factory bike. When I purchased this, it was $379. What does $379 get? Nice wide bars, a decent stem, a Nishiki branded headset. Now this is a straight steerer fork bike, but I don't know if you can tell. Right here is a barrel kind of look. This is tapered at the top and then fat and then tapered again. Kind of a unique look. I've seen that on a couple of bikes, but I didn't even notice that it was that way on this bike. But part of the big deal of this was that it has a nice sized frame, which we'll talk more about in a second. This has an SR Suntour XCM fork with a preload adjuster, a manual lockout, 100 millimeters of travel. But check this out. Boost. But that's not all, because it also is a 1x from the factory, a 30-tooth narrow wide chainring, and a SRAM NX at the rear. That's 11 speeds, and that's a cassette. $379. Keep that in mind. Downsides hard to find. An argument could be made that even though it has an NX drivetrain, that it does have Tektro mechanical disc brakes. Mechanical Tektros, but they're Tektro Aries. No internal cable routing, but it is ran cleanly and nicely underneath the top tube and down the seat stay. This frame, it's a beautiful frame. It's a primer gray finish. The Colorado Comp graphics up top. Logo on the head tube. And it says Nishiki on the bottom of the down tube. And there are orange accents, or well, an orange overcolor on the bottom of the top tube and the inside of the down tube. And this is a gradient. Don't know how well this comes out on camera, but it fades from darker orange to lighter orange, but still a nice orange color, very KevCentral friendly. And also some Nishiki branding on the seat stays. And check this out, these chain stays. I love that design. Someone mentioned that's kind of borrowed from Trek, but it looks good here. And these welds, very nicely made. I mean, this is a quality bike. Even this saddle has grown on me. It's not bad. Now that I've started riding it again, now that I've got it back together, there is a standard quick release on this seat post. These big tires, they're Kenda. Don't know how well you can see this, but they're 650B, so 27.5 by 2.8. And these rims aren't bad, Nishiki branded. You can see the 27.5 plus. I don't know what hubs these are, but I suspect that they're Formula. So if this is so awesome, why haven't I been talking about this bike more? Well, I purchased it when it was on sale for $379. A friend told me about it. Unheard of. I couldn't believe when he told me what it was and that I needed to get down to Dick's Sporting Goods as fast as possible. I did purchase the bike, very happy with it, but not long after I purchased it, the price started going up. The retail price used to be $479 with that price of $379 on sale. And the last time I looked, this was $700. I have seen it drop under $700, but never below $600, which again, that starts being not so good, even though it does have quite a few good parts. 600, that's not the 379. You know, once you get something down so low, it's kind of hard to bring it back up, and people still view it as such a good deal. And not only the price, but it also has kind of come and gone. After the initial burst, after that big sale, it would appear and disappear randomly on the Dick's Sporting Goods website. I looked this morning before I hit the trail. It's not even on the Dick's Sporting Goods website today. So it kind of comes and goes. No rhyme or reason. But there is one other cool thing about this. A few months ago, I saw an article where these were going to start being assembled by a bike brand that KevCentral viewers will know, Detroit Bikes. Now, it is going to be with imported parts, so they don't get to make the frame. This is the best value purchase I've ever made bike-wise. What I got for the $379. Pretty nice. So what do you think? Are you one of the people that has been looking for one of these since you saw it here on KevCentral or on the Dick's Sporting Goods website? Comment below with that. Or if you've never seen this bike before, what do you think about it? Especially for what I paid for it. And also what you think at the $600-700 price. Would you be interested in it for that pricing? Be curious. See if I'm just tainted by the $379 sale price that's forever etched in my mind. Comment below, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. These Trail Talk videos, no script, just talking as I go. And out on my early morning ride, that I have this back together. I had to buy an entirely new drivetrain for this, which I purchased a long time ago and just recently found again inside of a box. That's why this went back together. I'm going to get back out onto the trail, see if I can have some more fun. It's cold, and get warmed up riding this Nishiki Colorado Comp 27.5 Plus. Thanks for watching and have a great day. With these plus size tires, I would like to see, hey, I'm filming down here. Yeah, you too. It's like a woodpecker peck-off.